When our deputies arrived on the scene, it was determined that this individual that was unresponsive in a vehicle east of Riesel had suffered multiple gunshot wounds. Further investigation determined that this individual was a 17-year-old high school student by the name of Garrett Hunt. And apparently he was on his way to school when this incident happened. He had been shot multiple times, and a person has been arrested in this shooting, and it is a lady named Sarah Hunt, and that is his mother. So at this time, the investigation continues, and we're not sure what brought this situation about, but we're investigating it at this time, and we will give you information later on as we receive it. So thank y'all for bearing with us, but right now we have one person that has been charged in the shooting. It is the victim's mother, 39-year-old Sarah Hunt. And so
was the victim driving, do you know, or were they riding together?
It's our determination that they were riding together. The victim was not driving. He was in the front passenger seat.
Do you know if the car belonged to the mother?
I'm not sure who the car belonged to right now.
And if you would, can you spell out the first and last names?
His name is Garrett, Garrett Hunt, Hunt. And his mother's name is Sarah, Sarahhunt.
Have they lived in Riesel, the area, for long, or they new to the area?
I think they're fairly new to the area, and I'm not sure how long they've been here, but they haven't been here very long.
Is there any other family, or is it just the mother and the son, or was there a husband involved, father?
There are multiple family members here that were certainly not involved in this, but both of these people have very close relatives here in this area. Yes, absolutely.
Can you specify how many times he was shot? You said multiple. Is that?
We're not going to determine exactly how many. The victim has been sent for an autopsy. So there's a lot of things we won't know until we get that back, but there were multiple gunshot wounds.
Where did you go to high school?
I think they're at Riesel.
Do you know who made the 911 call?
It's my understanding that some passerby saw the car on the side of the road and called in on it. I'm not sure exactly what their name is. We have that, but
But it wasn't the mother?
No. We do understand that the mother had was walking back into Riesel after this.
When did you guys arrest her, and where were you at when you arrested her?
She was interviewed. She has been interviewed practically all day, and trying to get to the bottom of this. What happened and why it happened, and so there is a warrant for her arrest at this point.
Where is she now?
Can't really.
Release that. She's not
Yeah.
in jail yet, though?
She's being transported to McLennan County Jail, I think, as we speak. Yes. Any other questions?
Any indication on the motive at this point?
At this point, we don't have a motive. We don't know what happened. We don't know what led up to this. It's a big mystery, and that's what we're trying to determine as to what caused this. We just don't know at this point.
Are you aware of any criminal history with the mother?
No, None whatsoever.
Did they live together? Just to be clear.
I don't know if they were living in the same house or not.
Just to be clear, so the call came in shortly after 7 a.m. this morning?
It came in shortly before 8, like
Before-
7:53, I believe was the exact time that the call came in.
Yes, sir.
And so we were notified by the Riesel Police Department, and so we immediately proceeded to that location.
And since you've released the names, that means the next of kins have been notified, the father has been notified, and any other next of kin have been notified?
Yes, we have been in contact with the family today, talking with them
Yes, sir.
extensively, and just trying to spend some time with them.
Yes, sir.
Was it just you and Riesel involved in the investigation, McLean County Sheriff's and Riesel PD?
It's mainly the sheriff's office right now. They basically turned it over to us, so we're investigating it. We're the lead agency on it.
What's the exact charge?
It's going to be a murder charge.
Not
But
capital murder? Could it be capital murder?
No. It's not going to be that at this point. We don't know, there's so many different levels of a murder charge, and it's just carried as murder right now. We're convinced who the shooter was and why it happened, mitigating circumstances, we just don't know yet.
Where was she, I guess, contacted or picked up or found?
She had walked into Riesel, and it was my understanding when the Riesel police had contacted her, and I'm not sure exactly where that was. I think it was fairly close to the police department there. Anything else, folks? Just a very sad, tragic situation. I don't know how else to describe it. And we're going to be working overtime trying to sort this one out, Okay, well, thank you all very much for being here. We appreciate it. And thanks for bearing with us on the time. I'm sorry it took so long.
Thank you.
No, it's all good.
Sure.
And thanks.
Very much appreciated.